it's your girl Valeski and I'm back at it with another video. So on today's video, I'm going to be doing a story time of the time I almost got kidnapped. Yes, your girl almost got kidnapped. So basically what happened is I was about the age of 7 or 8, around that age, and I was living in Haiti at the time. And the way we go to school in Haiti is kind of different from here, because here they have like school buses, like public school transportation. But in Haiti it's not really set up like that. So you either have to walk, take a taxi, have your parents drop you off, or there was this other option that a lot of parents did, which was you pay someone basically to pick up your kids from the house, bring them to school, and from school to home. And this was called an abonnement. So in a sense it was like a school bus, but it wasn't like a public. It was something that wasn't offered. You would seek out people that do that and you would pay them to do that for you, and they would pick up multiple other kids and bring them to different schools, etc. So anyway, so what happened is my mom had a friend that she trusted, so he always came to pick me up for school or whatever, and he was doing this for years, so it was never an issue. And also when they would pick us up from school, they would have to show ID and everything, so it was kind of like very secure the way the system worked. But on this particular day, your girl was being naive. She almost got kidnapped. Basically, it was after school, and usually I meet up with 2 other girls from my school that we take the same bus. We take the same bus that day. So it's me and 2 girls. We always meet up and we take the bus together. But this afternoon I got out of class and I just couldn't find them. Like, I couldn't find my friends, and I'm just like, where are they? Like, what happened? So I couldn't find them, so my assumption was that they already got on the bus and that I was late or something like that. So mind you, okay, so we're gonna like take a step back. The day before, my aunt, she had given me this beautiful necklace as a gift, and I had it on, and it was like kind of expensive, I guess. And she didn't want me walking around with expensive jewelry, so she was like, okay. The next day was in the morning for school. She was like, oh, you got to take it off your neck. You can't go to school with it. But I was like, please, I really want to wear it, because I thought it was so cute, and you know, I just wanted to show out a little bit. So I was like, no, please, I want to wear it to school, whatever. And my aunt was like, okay, cool. You can wear it to school for today, but after today you can't wear it to school. Like, you have to only wear this when you go out, because I'm not with you. And you know, she knows that having flashy jewelry puts you at risk of being robbed and all that kind of stuff. That was that. So moving back on to the same day, that afternoon, okay, where did I end up? Okay, that afternoon I didn't see my friends, and I was just like, okay, this is weird. Like, we always meet up and go to the bus together. So I thought that I had missed my school bus. Okay, cool. So this guy walks up, and I don't even know him. He goes, oh, your driver is outside. He told me to come get you. Everyone's waiting for you. We're waiting for you. We gotta go. We gotta go. Me being naive, right? Like, why would you leave with a stranger? But I guess because I didn't see my friends, I assumed that they already got on the bus. And then he came like kind of like rushing me, kind of like, oh yeah, we gotta go, like, we're waiting for you, like, you're the only one that's not on the bus. Like, he came to me with a sense of urgency, so I felt like, oh, okay, then that must be the bus driver's friend. I have to go with him so I can get on the bus. And that also was weird, because the bus driver always came in himself. So anyway, this man takes my hand and we're walking outside. And I noticed that we're still walking. We're walking up the street. I'm like, this is weird, because the driver's always directly in front of the school when he comes to pick us up. So I'm like, this is a walk. So we walk up to the end of the block. We cross the street to the next block. And I'm like, yo, okay, this guy is not taking me to my school bus. Like, he's not taking me to my driver. Like, where are we going? But you know, I'm scared and I'm young. I don't know what to do. I've never been in a situation like that. I've never really been around strangers like that, because I was always sheltered, so I really didn't even know how to react or what to do. So then after this man crosses the street with me, he literally crosses the street, and then we stopped. He's like, oh my gosh, you have such a nice necklace. I was like, oh, thank you. And he was like, well, you know, you shouldn't walk around with stuff like that. You shouldn't walk around with nice jewelry like that, because people might rob you. He was like, let me take this off of you and put it in your backpack for you, that way to be safe. Stupid. Again, me being dumb and naive, again, a second time. I'm like, okay. So this man, he takes out the necklace, unzips the bag, and then closes it. No, 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 no. Okay, cool. And then he walks away. Like, he was gone after that. And I was like, this man just walked away from me. I'm like 7 or 8. Again, very sheltered. I always go everywhere with my parents. I never go anywhere by myself. I don't know how to cross the damn street. And that road, like, I crossed the street by my house because there's no cars going around. But those roads were very busy roads because we had a school there, we had a church. It was just like a very common road that a lot of people like went around. So like, I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to cross the street. Like, what do I do? So what do? I stand there. I start crying. Like, I'm boohoo crying, like tears coming down my face and everything. And then eventually, after a couple of minutes, this man, he comes by, and then he's like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with you? Like, why are you crying? Where's your parents? Why are you here by yourself? Da da da. And I'm just like, I don't know. Somebody like walked me here and then they left me here, like barely really explaining the story to him because I was so hysterical and scared. So he took my hand, crossed the street with me, walked me back to the school, and that's how I got back on campus safe. Meanwhile, while all this is going on with me, by the time the driver came by the school, he couldn't find me, so he left. He drove to my parents' house. He was like, hey, did you pick up Bolesky from school today? Because I went to her school and she wasn't there. Like, you must have picked her up. And my mom's like, no, I didn't pick her up. And she was like, are you sure you didn't see her? He was like, yeah, I'm sure. I looked all over. I asked for her. I waited. I couldn't find her. So I just came because I thought you might have took her. So my mom is going bonkers, right? So my mom takes a taxi. She goes to the school. When she goes to the school, she didn't find me there. So I'm guessing by the time she got there, that's when I was still across that street, right? So I must have been over there for a very long time because the driver had time to go home, speak to my mom. My mom had time to catch a taxi and get to the school, and she still didn't find me on school grounds. That means I was away from the school for like maybe like a good hour. Like, it must have been a while. So basically my mom went to the school with the taxi, didn't find me, and then she went back home. And then she was communicating with the driver. Yes, no sign of me still. So she decided, okay, I'm going to go again a second time. I'm going to take another taxi and go to the school because I have to find my daughter. I need to make sure that she's not lost. So my mom takes another taxi and comes to the school. And by that time, she found me. And lucky enough, I was able to go to school. Now I know, like, you guys are probably thinking, like, oh my gosh, like, you didn't just come back and call your mom. Like, it's different in the islands. It's not like here, like, I would have just, if it was America, like, I'd just go straight to the school office and make a phone call, be like, oh, call my mom. But I'm in Haiti, like, honestly, I don't even think I knew my parents' phone number to even call them to let them know what's going on. So, like, the communication between me and my mom was none. So she had to literally come back and pray and hope that she found me. And thank God, the second time she came, she found me, and we went home. So cool, whatever. I get home, and then my aunt's like, oh, where's your necklace? And I was like, and I had already told her the story of the man who walked me across the street or whatever. She's like, where's your necklace? And it's in my backpack. She's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, it's in my bag. And she looked at my bag. She's like, I don't see it. There's no necklace in here. And I'm like, really? She's like, yes, really. She's like, what happened? I was like, well, the guy, he took the necklace off my neck. He said he would put it in my bag so nobody would rob me. So... but I guess what he did was take the necklace, unzip the bag, zip it back, and took off. So basically, he already took the jewelry and left. I guess he didn't kidnap me. He just took whatever thing that was valuable that I had on me. So that was that. But in the end, I was safe and I was good. And yeah, that's the end of the story. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And make sure you comment and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.